Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing and today I want us to have a honest conversation about imposter syndrome. Yes, if you have not heard about it before, then we're going to be talking about it. And if this is something that you have been thinking about or that's been nagging you for a while, then yeah, I'm here for you. Okay, so let's get into the video. So number one, first, for those who are still confused by what is imposter syndrome, I'm just going to give you something relatable. So you know that feeling whereby maybe you do something, maybe you're doing something new, you're trying something new, maybe in your career, your skill, and then you just have that feeling that what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not so great at it? Especially if maybe you see another person that is doing the same thing and they're doing it so well, and people tell you you're doing it well as well, but you're not so sure. And many times it can be as a result of comparison, and you feel I'm not so good enough, I'm not as good as I say or people think I am. That is imposter syndrome, my sister. So, for example, for me, when I first started my work from home career and I was, building my skills, learning, I used to think that I was a fraud. I used to think that I was just winging it, and one day someone would call me out for winging it at work. And so even when I would get good feedback on my work, that this is great, you did great, I would get very great feedback, I still didn't 100% feel like I was doing great. I just felt, maybe I just got lucky. Very soon they will know that I don't know jack, I don't know nada. But with time, I recognized that this was imposter syndrome, and this was something that I needed to deal with. So, what is the next thing that you should do when imposter syndrome comes at you? Before I go into the tips and whatnot, I want to tell you that many times, beside comparison, whereby maybe you are having it because you're comparing your work with someone else's own, or maybe you feel, I'm just being 1 year or 2 years or a few months in this skill, in this career, and someone else that's been there for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe I don't even know so much. Another thing could be that it could actually be you indirectly responding to the fact that you are growing, indirectly responding to the fact that you are actually stepping out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone can be a scary thing. And so sometimes when we tend to do that, we might have some kind of inner critic or inner resistance telling us that, are you sure you won't fail? Are you sure you're good at this? Are you sure this is something you want to do? So that is another thing that can push imposter syndrome, that feeling to you. Now, whenever I used to get imposter syndrome, I'm going to share 4 things I do, and I hope they help you as well. The first thing is I acknowledge it for what it is. So once I start having that feeling, I say, imposter syndrome, that's you. Okay, we need to deal with this. I acknowledge it. I don't push it under the rug. I don't just, just say, maybe it's just a voice in my head. I make sure that I know what it is so that I can deal with it. The second thing that I do is I will make sure that I document my wins. So anytime that I do something challenging in my work and I do it so well, I keep a record of it somewhere. Anytime I get praise for something at work, or I get praise for something that I submitted, my project or whatever, I make sure I document this. What it does is that it builds my confidence for the day that I need to be reminded that I deserve the win, I deserve success, I deserve to be where I am. I always go back to take a look at this anytime I need a reminder. The third thing that also helps me is I remember that life is about learning. So even if I don't know everything that I need to know now, it's okay as far as I keep learning and I keep pushing myself to be better. So if you tell yourself that life is about learning, you won't be afraid, because one of the things imposter syndrome can do to you is makes you feel like one day when you've finally failed, you just put your hands up and say, I said it, I'm not good at it. So tell yourself that life is about learning, and if you continuously expose yourself to learning, you are only going to get better, and that will just be one of the things that can let you know that I deserve the success, the praise I am getting for the good that I am doing right now. When it comes, it means that I have learned what I need to learn in this part. It's time to learn more. And then the last thing I also helped is talk to a trusted friend or a mentor when you feel that way. You'll be surprised that there are other people maybe that even think that are experts in their own fields that probably can resonate and tell you or give you other tips that can work for them as well. And of course, if you're a faith girly like me, pray about it, because many times those are just thoughts that are in your head and you need to remind yourself of who you are. Okay, so I'm just going to leave you with this note that many times imposter syndrome is a sign that you are stepping out of your comfort zone, you are pushing, you're growing. So don't run from it, don't let it stop you or hold you back. Instead, see how you can address it, take advantage of it, document your wins, and keep learning. I hope this helps. If you have other tips that I didn't mention that has helped you as well, make sure you drop it in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe and I'll catch you later. Bye.